We are live
with the artists behind Harmony for Earth. And today we'll be talking to
Chipio the Spirit, not just Chipio the Spirit.
I'm finally seeing you in person. Hello, Chipio.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. I just got back. I actually went out. I just go back now and I just remembered our interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was we texted this morning.
Yep.
Yeah, Chipio is a rock star for real. Everyone knows this. You know, I know you so well from your posts and everything and your music, and I've heard everything. Your new music is like so kick-ass and your style is so unique. I got so many things. Like, it's been a pleasure knowing you, and I'm glad that we're finally talking.
Like, same here. I really appreciate that.
Before we start, I have to tell you one little fact. Guess when is my birthday? So very close to yours.
Serious?
One day after.
Is it after or before?
One day after.
23rd?
Yeah. September.
23rd September?
Yeah.
It's a lie.
It's true. I
Serious?
added you on Facebook, and I'm looking at your birthday is 22nd September, and I was like, no wonder we get along.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And we also have one more artist who's 23rd September. No, Jack. Yeah, he's a drummer.
25th September actually.
Who was it the guy that played the strings on that song?
No, we haven't spoken. I mean, I haven't met Jose yet. Jose is the one who plays the strings on our song, and he and I, we speak in Spanish, but I don't know Spanish.
So what do you use? You use like translator to speak with him? Oh.
And then, but I'm making some arrangements to have Jeff interview him in Spanish, and then I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start. Okay, from the very top, tell us what made you get into the music scene and follow your passion. Tell us. I already know the story, but we want to hear it from you.
Okay, actually, it's very crazy because my own musical journey started off like I used to have my friends used to sing before. So I used to be like this guy that loves music always, like right from time. I've always been like a lover of music. Back then I used to be in choir, stuff like that. I used to support my friends. I had to write their biography. I used to like encourage them to keep going. So I actually found my own calling while I was in school.
Right.
I was off. I used to stay off campus then. So I don't know, man. All of a sudden, I just had this like
feeling,
believe in myself that I can do this P, I can do this music P. And since then, I just had the courage to start chasing it. I swear, that's how I started my musical career, funny enough.
Fantastic. You just got this revelation that I need to sing. That's good.
Something like that. Like this is my calling. I can do it because like starting off from the choir and being a lover of music, like like you hear like musical inspirations in your head, but you don't. Back then, you didn't have like the courage or the zeal enough to like chase it. But with time, I just found the purpose, and I said, okay, fuck anything. Like, let us start chasing this musical career. Officially, I started 2021. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everyone how I met Chipio. It was on a live session with Public Pressure, and you came on and you did a little a cappella for us, I remember. And then I followed you. You told everyone if you want to collab and stuff, I'm open, so let's connect. And then I followed you online. It was so quick, and we spoke, and 3 days later we decided to do a song together. It was so casual.
Yeah.
I think it was so natural, no? Do you remember? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that public pressure. I remember when I think I reached out. I was the one who reached out to you, Abby.
Did you? We both performed on the same day, I think.
Yes,
I think that was
yes.
it. Yeah. And then I saw your little note, which was like open to work together and all that. And I was like, this is the kind of attitude I need to see in our project. Okay. And then you were so responsive and so quick to return. And we discussed something for 2 minutes. I don't think it was longer. And you said, I'm going to send you a beat. That was history. You asked Cater to work
Yeah.
with us. And then, and then it was done. Wait. The music scene in Nigeria looks really good. I mean, whatever I see on your posts, it's so happening. Like, where do you see it going, and how do you see yourself fitting into all that?
Okay, like Afrobeats to the world, like that's what they all say, yeah.
Yeah.
The music, the Afrobeat scene is really growing massive, like, and
Yeah.
Nigerians are actually like the big export of the Afrobeat sound currently, and it's really a massive journey, like to see artists like tour globally, tour worldwide, doing amazing, selling out venues, selling out shows. It's really crazy, but particularly where I'm from, I'm not from like Lagos. Lagos is the popping side. Lagos is where,
Yeah.
the whole artists are. But I'm from like Abuja and the likes of like, I don't know if you know Odumudu Black.
No, but I do know Lagos and Abuja because of you.
Okay, Odumudu
Thanks to
Black
you.
is from like Abuja. Odumudu Black is like the first official artist from Abuja to blow up from Abuja and still remain in Abuja. So him blowing up from Abuja has really brought like a limelight to like we artists from Abuja. You understand?
Okay.
So I'm basically just doing my thing, trusting the process, keep doing what I'm doing, believing in the dream, believing in the vision, and I believe, with time, I'm on the big stage, man.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You got a really unique style. I've told you this a billion times. Then when I mixed your vocals, I got to hear it. And I remember when I got all the stems, there were some extras which you had given me. And I never had that kind of, the wow, 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 and the stuff that you do. It's like, it's so you. It's unique, it's fresh. And I thought it was really good. And you have what it takes, and you have that energy, So I think it's great stuff, Chipio. Yeah.
Thank you.
You've been following our project, and you did a song with us. What do you think we're doing here with Harmony for Earth?
I think I love the narrative and the the aim and the vision of Harmony for Earth, because you guys, like you and your team, you guys are like purposeful. You guys have the vision for like trying to like create awareness in different ramifications, especially like the song we did area concerning nature. You understand? And like it's a great song. That song is really special to me. That's a very special record because
Me too.
it brought me out of my comfort zone. It made me to like appreciate the wonders of nature and to understand that we as artists need to like appreciate nature once in a while and like make songs for nature, like to just show our appreciation like to like God, like, okay, thank you for bringing us into a wonderful earth like this. So yeah, I really appreciate that record we did.
Yeah. Your message in that song was so profound. I mean, I've heard it so many times. The song's really special to me. What do you think our listeners should take away from Area, our song?
Like I said, it's just basically for the listeners to understand that, for the listeners to understand and learn on how to appreciate nature. We don't really give proper flowers and props to nature. We just believe, okay, as long as I'm existing on earth, yeah, so be it. But we need to understand and learn how to appreciate nature, because by so doing, I believe nature will also be good to us in the same way.
Yeah, I think what your message in that song was Lord, I thank you for the rivers and trees, all the peaches and
Yeah,
figs.
pigs, yeah,
Nobody can do it just like you
like
did,
you
Lord.
did,
I'm
yeah.
grateful. I can see the mountains and terrains, the beautiful places, different skins and races, muchachos living.
Crazy.
I love that. I got, when I heard it, I got goosebumps. I was thinking, it became a very cute song, and then you got it down to seriousness in your section of it, and then the rest of it was magic. It was really good, and I'm really glad that
Magic,
and when you wrote back for the article, and I read what you thought. That was so inspirational, and that was what we were trying to do. We wanted to remind the artist that there is a muse for you everywhere you look. You don't need to search too far. You go to a park and you look at the seasons of nature, and you're gonna find something to write a song about.
Yeah.
And then you intertwine your message into it, and it becomes something even more grand. Yeah. So that was the exercise. We did it right.
Yeah, it was an amazing song.
Yeah, and I have one more question, and this is the most interesting one. What's coming up for you in 2025? And tell us about the Real African Scholar. You changed your name on Instagram also. Yeah, tell us.
Like a lot has been going on, especially in Africa where I come from. You understand? People are not saying anything. People are just like seeing what's going on and trying to just pretend as if nothing is happening. Do you understand? So the name behind the initiative behind Real African Scholar is just to enlighten, to educate, Africans and Africans in diaspora and the world at large to know like what's happening in Africa and how Africa can actually become the next big thing if we all should unite and understand where we are coming from and the roots basically. So that's the initiative behind Real African Scholar. So Real African Scholar is just the name and the motive right now. Yeah.
That's great. Wow. I didn't expect that. Can you tell us anything more, or it's all secret right now?
No, okay. First of all, just like there's one of my favorite artists, a female artist. Her name is Nina Simons. I don't know if you're familiar with Nina Simons.
I love Nina Simons.
Yeah, she said artists must reflect the times, and I just understood that now is the right time to just tell my story in a very little way I can. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I just want to I believe the world is not yet ready, and I think the Real African Scholar is coming, most definitely, whether they like it or not. But before the Real African Scholar, I think I might just give them a classical jam before the Real African Scholar comes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you gonna include any original sounds of Africa there?
Let me not let the cat out of the bag yet, but just stay anticipated and just get ready for Real African sounds, man.
Okay. I'll keep quiet and say nothing more. Great.
Yeah.
Wow. In recent times, I've been exploring Egyptian culture, and after I started, like the page we were talking about, the one I sent you, and you already following them.
Tafarik's African History Class.
That page was showing me so much about African culture. I was so engrossed, like that you can spend days and days trying to figure out what happened here, And there's a lot of stuff that we've misunderstood. The whole world is misunderstood. And I find that where I come from and Kenya are very similar, extremely similar in the sound, the music, the flavor, the food. I mean, I come from India, in South India, and we're not so different after all, So There's so much we got to know about Africa. So much more we have to know. I think we've heard the wrong narrative for a very long time, in my opinion.
Yes.
That's my opinion. Yeah.
Yes, like they have really spread like a wrong narrative about where I come from, and I believe enough is enough. We need to educate them, because if nothing is done about it, Africa is going to have like a false misinterpretation. Do you understand? So yeah.
I agree with you, and what you're doing is great stuff. I look forward to it, and I'm going to be supporting you the whole time. Yeah.
I trust you. I believe you 100.
You wanna tell us anything? You wanna share any updates or tips or any advice you got for other musicians? Whatever, anything you wanna say.
Not really an advice, but it's like a pep talk. And what I can say is just trust the process, because that's what I've been learning to do. Do you understand? Gone are those days I used to try to like be in a hurry and rush things, but you can't rush greatness at the end of the day. You understand? You need to take your time, be calculative enough. Although like at times the resources and like funding is not really there, but we need to just believe and just trust the process and keep going. Do you understand? And I believe it's just a matter of time, because what I'm on lately and the kind of inspiration I've been getting lately, I really like where I am, my position, where I am as an artist right now, because I believe it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, because I'm really hungry for this, and I'm ready to like show the world what I have, man. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think the weight it adds to it. It adds to the greatness. Each day that the life is like this, and it's the downs and the ups that make the story. So yeah, that's great advice. So even though you're not an advice kind of person, thanks, Chipio. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And so, but what's the time over there? Oh, it's the same time as me. Okay, so 2 o'clock.
2:12. Yeah.
Great. Okay. You have anything else you wanna share with us?
First of all, I feel Area is such a lovely song. I believe we can make more. Do you understand? Especially, I love like doing songs that have like a narrative. I don't just like doing a song just like that. You understand? Yeah, when you brought the vision to me, immediately I reached out to my producer Kato. Yeah, Kato is a crazy producer, man. Big shout out to Kato, man. Real love. Kato really understood what the assignment was, and he actually made that infectious beat, like I said. Yeah. So I just believe I look forward to doing more projects with you. I look forward, like, let's just have our name, let's have our name stamped on like the musical industry for good, because I love our collaborations. I believe the next project can be a lot better and top notch. You get me?
Yeah, I mean, I love your style. I've told you this a lot. Yeah, and your new songs also were so good. It's so catchy. What was the last one you did? The latest one that you just released? The one I
was
shared.
it this year?
Which one? Say it again.
I'm sorry. Is it this year?
This year.
No, I've not dropped a song this year. It was actually like a collaboration. Someone featured me on the song.
I see. Yeah, that one was in my head for a few days. Now I forgot because I got nervous before the call.
That was like a feature. That was a feature. Someone featured me on the song.
Cool. Yeah. It's cool. Waiting for new music from you. Yeah,
very soon.
And even Jeff is waiting. We listen to your like when we go on Instagram and I see your posts, I go and then I call Jeff and I'm like, listen to what Chipio's doing, and then we listen to it and then they're like, this guy is so good.
Man, big shout out to you guys, man, especially Jeff. When there's a video you sent to me when Area was playing, when he was like singing my part, like I was really surprised, and like, man, tell him I'm really grateful, man. I'm really grateful.
I will. You keep making music, and I want to see this real African scholar stuff. Major shout out to you also, Chipio. You're a star.
Coming soon, man. Coming soon.
Yeah. Cool. I'm so glad you took some time out of your day to catch up with me. I'm looking forward to putting this out, and we're going to print some CDs, and I will send you and Keto a CD over soon, hopefully by fall. And we make more music together, and then it doesn't stop here. That's great.
You're about to hear some live critique on the production of Area.
That was good. I just felt like the only thing that didn't make that our song do well was, I just believed it was just the engineering, but that song was a very nice song. You understand?
Yeah.
I just felt it was just the engineering, but aside that song was a perfect song. Like, no doubt about that. You understand?
No, I was thinking of running some campaigns with it, like the one I showed you on Groover.
On Groover,
yeah. I'm gonna do all that. So I'll tell you my little plan. I wanted to do up the YouTube and have all our podcasts out, and then run out the campaign. So if people find us, they'll see what we did, and they can see all the artists behind the work and see that it's genuine, because we're not trying to just make a marketing campaign to make ourselves look like we're the stars. We just want to communicate the message authentically. We want everyone to know what the lyrics are, what does it mean, what does it look like, and I don't think I'm gonna stop here. It's just the very, very beginning. We're at the tip of the iceberg, and it takes move a little slowly, and this song was engineered by me. So I'm a newbie. I just finished my production class, and this was the concept I submitted as my assignment. So I decided that I'll invite other people to join me, and people came, and I was only interested in the message being out there, which I know what you mean. I heard it. I hear it also, and I will get better as I go. But it's like these are the beginning days. So, but I promise you that campaigning it might help. So I work on that.
No problem. I got you, man. I got you for real, like 100%.
Thanks, Chipio. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You have a great rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. And please.
Thank you so much. And
please
and
tell
you too,
Keto.
man. Big shout out to.
Yeah, and please tell Keto I say hi. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. No problem. You hear that.
Cool. Big shout out.
My regards to Jeffrey too.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Take
Thank
care.
You for having me.
Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
It's a place to be. Wow. Chipio the Spirit, yeah. Feel it in solo. Chipio, whoa, on God.